a neurodivergent person and disable characters in your mediums. Oh, it's pretty! It is so pretty! I love it! Yay!
My name is Bloodthread Shears. I am also known in the dance world as Oriana Amal.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Hello everyone, good afternoon, merry time zone, and welcome to my stream. I'm Bloodthread Shears, Shears for short, and today I'm going to be doing some photo editing and some crafty stuff, and addressing a few things, because the last couple of days have been a shit show online. So yeah, we're going to talk. So first and foremost, let me take care of some things. Alright. Some days I will be the most organized person in the world. Other days, not. Where is... So before I get into the heavier stuff, and then hope and pray my laptop will allow me to use Photoshop, I am happy to say that I have organized my touchpad. It is so much nicer now, and I now have the community board all in one. I just have to like organize things in a way that will allow me to have everything that I want to talk about, anything that is ongoing, or take out things that have already been met. So let me turn volume off and boom, done. Oops. Okay. So, first and foremost, I'm happy to say that the battery I ordered, thanks to Mama Shears, with the assist on this, because finding this stuff out was a time. So a new battery is en route. I think it hasn't left the shipping plant in China yet, but oh, hi Panther. The battery is on its way, and hopefully we will be able to have it actually work and make my laptop last a whole lot longer, which, yay. But during that time, and first and foremost, I always like to give a shout out to my mods, because they are awesome and they love the troll in a loving manner. And you should be following Panther. They're really cool. No problem, Panther. So, first and foremost, announcements and self-promotion. If you haven't seen it yet on my Twitter, I am open for knitting commissions. Small little items like little plushies, cozies, hats, fingerless mitts, maybe mittens, depending. All the prices are on Twitter. I had recently retweeted it. I will put a commissions link in next time, or maybe tomorrow when I do productivity stuff. But if you're interested in having something that you've seen me knit, I will happily make that. I'm keeping prices low because I am not an established commission artist in terms of fiber arts. I also want to keep it fair. And I will be using primarily stash yarn because I need to get rid of it quite a bit. I even found I have duplicates of the this one pattern I have, so oops. And also, now that everything is so organized, I'm so happy about this. I will be doing a video regarding Audrey and doing talking about stash busting and just having fun with it. Kofi supporters who are monthly supporters will get access to it first before it goes live on YouTube. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. And so you see this here, this helps keep the lights on. And this over here is stuff you can send me. It's basically a wish list. I keep things very practical and under budget, under a budget of $200. If there's anything that is over that, that'll get crowdfunded. I would rather folks focus on themselves before ever throwing coin at me. You take care of you first. And if you don't have funds to do Ko-Fi support or a Twitch sub, be a dear. Go over to that Go Live, retweet it, and share. It lets people know that I'm live, and it brings more people to the cozy and comfy couch that is my stream. Words are hard today, but I have been cleaning, and I managed to clean our windows in the living room and clean our mirror. I usually use like the Windex with the vinegar in it, and then I take like a half and half mix of water and vinegar in a spray bottle, and then clean it up after I do the Windex. Like the Windex cleans it, the water vinegar mix makes it streak free, so it looks like water, like ooh kind of deal. So I'm also happy to say that I now have a dedicated button for the community board, which is this. Ta-da! I'm very proud of myself for figuring things out on this one. But yes, though that is the community board. If you are interested in supporting any cause or want a shout out in regards to support for something you did, something you made, or if you have an Indiegogo, GoFundMe, that kind of stuff, I'm more than happy to give you a shout out here on my stream. This is exactly what the community board is for, and that way it brings more eyeballs to what you're doing, and hopefully more money your way. So the first and foremost, I'm giving a shout out to ChaosFay. She's a 4th generation quilter, disabled creative, and my friend. She's responsible for the mug rug that I use and you sometimes see here on my stream. I also have a coaster set, a very cute magnet. Let me show you. And she's open for commissions. She also has a GoFundMe going on to replace a garage door to prevent mice and mold, and just to have a nice dry garage in her first ever house. So if that is something that you want to help out with, or you want to get something really cool for the holidays, she's open for commissions. Get in there, they go quick. She makes amazing stuff. I cannot recommend her enough. And also, I have a command for the gloves. bbpins.com is where I get my compression gloves. They come in. I have the pink and the purple ones. I also have a brown pair that is from the craft store. Please be the right hand. Yay, I'm smart. I tend to mix and match my stuff because I am a mess, essentially. But I use compression gloves because I am very prone to repetitive movement injuries, especially while knitting, because I don't when I hyper focus, I don't always know when to stop, which is not a good thing. But yeah, these are super comfortable. They are a medium compression. They come in all sorts of colors and patterns. There's a Sailor Moon inspired pattern on there on bbpins.com. Go get yourself something, and if you are a fellow disabled person and you need a brace, whether it be wrist, elbow, hip, or ankle, they are pretty, because disabled people deserve pretty things. So go get yourself some stuff. I am not sponsored by the above two. I just like their stuff. And ChaosFay, like I said, ChaosFay is my friend. Next up, I want to give a shout out to SilentStre. Episode 2 of the Artificer's Lab is live on YouTube. Go give that a watch, and if you've ever been interested in mini painting, terrain painting for TTRPG, I cannot recommend Zero enough, and I know there's folks in my chat who have watched Zero make all this wonderful stuff and have all the chaos that goes along with it. There's a puppet, there is Arizona that we don't talk about, lots of stuff. I cannot recommend it enough. It is really good, and then he also uploads the bloopers, so if you ever want a good laugh and some free serotonin, go over to SilentStre. And if you want to support him in future endeavors and episodes and get access before the general public, go to his Ko-Fi and his Patreon. I highly recommend him. Zero is great. Hashtag Zero is great. My channel, I can do that. And last but not least, I'm giving a shout out to the Rivals of Waterdeep. They are a actual play TTRPG show, which is an amazing show. There's a wonderful cast, and they are having a Indiegogo campaign for $10,000, if I'm remembering correctly. Panther, if you are able to, can you post the link for the Indiegogo? If not, no worries. Do give Rivals of Waterdeep a follow. They're trying to raise 10 grand for continuing their story once Wizards of the Coast withdraws their funding halfway through the season. And they want to do one-shots. They want to do all this wonderful stuff and pay their performers, pay the artists, maintain the production value that they are so well known for. I'm making my way through the entire series from the start because I do this to myself. I want context. And I'm slowly doing it because I want to be able to like absorb the information a little bit better. Because I'm like, I know Short Circuit has not aged well, the movie. But I do relate to Number Johnny 5, the scene where he's like going through all the books like super quickly, and then he sees Pinocchio and he's like, ah, I shall read this very carefully. That's me. But do give them a follow, give them support, and toss some money at them. So if you are unable to support financially, give this a signal boost. Make sure somebody else who has money can throw money at it. Trying to find the link, it isn't pinned. Okay, thank you. I will make a command probably tomorrow when I do productivity stuff. So that has been the community board, and just like some basic scheduling stuff. I'm thinking about putting up a poll of what people would like to see this coming week. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Panther. So like, because of the fact that my spinning wheel is now repaired, big shout out to the local hardware store that I went to. They were very kind, and I have gaskets to work with. The owner also threw in a couple of really nice ones for free, because I literally walked in with the spinning wheel and saying like, okay, here's the context, here's what we need to do, can you help me? And he did, and it was not that expensive. It was like $2 really. So a big shout out to them, and I won't give like their name without permission, but if I do get a permission to like give them a proper thank you, I'll let you know where I got it, because support your local hardware stores. If you have like a small business hardware store near you, give them some support, because they know what they're doing and they can help. Like literally we take all of our window screens to them, so, and they're like, oh yeah, we have dog-proof screens. I'm like, ooh, tell me more. So yeah, I'm actually really liking like the light and like the pink and the brown going on right now. This is nice. Like boop boop boop. But yeah, all of the links are now in chat. And the last thing I need to plug is my YouTube channel. Like I said, I'm slowly working on some short form content just as like a way to get more confident with video editing. And just do stuff that I normally cannot do here on Twitch because technical limitations and my laptop. See !Kofi for more information on that. I did make a public post regarding that because, again, I'm keeping an eye on my laptop and the temperature of the laptop because of the fact that it is warm today. It is... How warm are you? Not too warm. Good. It's not requiring an ice pack, so that is good. But, even though the battery is on its way, I would like to be able to upgrade my laptop so I can have it a little longer, because I planned on having this for a good decade. And I found, and here's the fun part, I found out you can upgrade the GPU cards, like the memory, and the SSD drive. So if I can do that, I can have this for a lot longer. Rainy! Hi! Welcome on in! So, okay, so all the fun... So tomorrow I'm going to be doing a mixture of productivity stuff and the return of the spinning wheel. I have a few projects and I found my fourth spool, which is awesome because I have plant-based fibers to share with everybody for spinning. I already finished one spool as like a test run, so it should be fun to see how well rose silk, banana silk, some other plant-based fibers that I can't remember what the hell they are will spin up. I managed to perfectly wrap up what was left of my white spool thread onto my bottom. Hell yes! You won, thread chicken. I salute that. So, yeah. So all of the fun, happy stuff is done. Now for the serious thing. I won't go into detail. It is not my place. But if you've been online, or if you're in certain Discord servers, you've probably heard about everything that's going down with like Dichotomous Prime or Vince. A couple of days ago, one of the community members came out and had said that Di was being a trash bag. Yeah, Vince. So my stance is thus. I'm with the victims. Vince can go fuck himself. And he's not welcome here at the couch. He's not welcome in my home. He fucked up royally, and he willingly did so. I stand with the victims. I stand with all of those he wronged. Dichotomous Prime was a member of the wine cellar for who did some pretty nasty shit. You can go to Twitter, and I retweeted SJH Does Games tweet regarding his twit longer. So yeah, he's not welcome here. He's been banned. He's been blocked. And if you have your own community, I would suggest to read up on what's been going on and use your own judgment. No, not that Vince. But yeah, that is my stance. I don't like bullies. And my every ounce of empathy I have goes towards those he manipulated and who he mistreated. Around here, we don't have a banhammer. We have a shovel and we bury. And that is my stance. So, that is out of the way, and I wanted to make that very perfectly clear. A lot of things that are coming out is not my lane. I don't like bullies. I don't like assholes like that. It doesn't fly. So, yeah. Before I start, like, hyper-focusing on things. Oh, shit. Let's get on to the crafty bits. And Rainy, you will be proud of me. I organized my touchpad. I organized the buttons on my touchpad, and it looks so pretty. And it looks gay as hell, and I love it. It's like lots of colors, lots of rainbow. And I almost forgot. I'm on a TTRPG show. Holy shit, Hello, my brain is... Hi, I have a brain. I swear I'm smart. No, serious. I'm just like discombobulated and undercaffeinated. So yes, I'm on a show over on Girls Run These Worlds called Wish We Weren't Here, where I play one of my characters is Melanie Kurt. She's a author, a acclaimed author, dog lover, and an overall mess at communicating. First 2 episodes have already come out, where this is a limited 2-season run where I'm joined with Nocturnal _7, So Much Panache, Sweet Rosie Bean, Leopold the Just, in a story run by Arnica Ross. The entire cast has been amazing, but the past episode was so good, and the cast has been awesome with keeping in touch, like checking in with each other, being like, holy shit, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine, are you okay? Do you want to do this? Yes, let's do this. Let's get the chairs. Let's like WWE this shit. It's been so fun. So, episode 3 and the final episode for season 1 will be airing this Monday over on Girls Run These Worlds channel at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Come by, see what happens, because oh boy, episode 2 ended with us terrified, so we're kind of scared. It's like, Mom, can you come pick us up? We're scared. Listen, the Vince news is just a lot, so any good news can be tossed to the wayside because it's hard to deal with, as he made himself like such an easy... Yeah. Honestly, yeah. And if anyone in chat, if you feel comfortable doing so, what are your wins of the week? Because with the heaviness that has been happening over the past couple of days regarding that, I want to inject your wins, your, hey, I did it, or, I made an attempt. Because I think that would be great. I'm not kidding when I say spread the love and music. And, that reminds me, I'm performing next Saturday. So I'm going to be bumping up my stream to about noon. I'm claiming that bobbin bit as a win. Never filled a bobbin, but emptied a spool. Hell yeah! Yeah, thread chicken or yarn chicken has always been Stress. Stress. Stress, stress, stress. Oh, thank you. Yes, the performance is coming up, and if you are in the area, I will have like that on Twitter and on my Instagram. So if you are in the area, come see the show, come say hi, be respectful about it. We all know my rules. You be respectful, and you be nice, and you behave. And just have a good time. So yeah, I've been working very hard on this performance. It is one of the more complex choreographies I've worked on so far, especially after bouncing back from a surgery. Hell yeah. I'm trying to find a minute monologue for an audition of She Kills Monsters by Chi Nguyen? Please tell me I pronounced that Queen Nguyen? Okay, I'm gonna make a mental note to look that up because She Kills Monsters. Why did that sound so familiar? Quinn is how I pronounced it. Oh, okay. Thank you. Like, you can tell I've had to learn words. If I can't pronounce a word, it's because I read it first. So yeah, okay, so fingers crossed that Photoshop will allow me to do all the things. But yes, if you are in chat and if you want to lurk, please continue to lurk. You are under no obligations to come in and go typey. Yes, this is how I function. So let me see. Wait, where's my camera? Ah. So, a while back, before the show aired, I just want to check something real quick. Did I... Yeah, I gotta upload these photos later. You can tell that I have not done that. Oh, these were the photos from the fog. A couple of these, I think it was on Friday? Thursday or Friday, I don't remember, but there was like a really thick fog that rolled in by me, and I'm just like, well, most people are either joking about Silent Hill. I'm like, oh, perfect time for photo shoot. Yeah, those were the fog and doing some test photos. Because I made biscotti. I wanted to take like aesthetic photos for Instagram. And you'll notice this little band here. It's the chemise that I made. That is my win. I still have to finish it and like even out the hem and take care of the sleeves. But honestly, I like how this looks. Not the prettiest, but hey, we take our wins where we can take them. And it's linen, so I'm actually fairly comfortable. Okay, Lightroom. This is Adobe Lightroom Classic. I am fairly certain I imported the photos that I needed. And if worse comes to worse, I will take care of the metadata another time, because... Lazy! Wait, what? Oh no! Oh, phew! Yeah, I'll upgrade. So while it's doing that... Yeah, I made pumpkin biscotti and it tasted amazing. This is my second batch. And I'm so happy that it came out really good. Like the first batch, I totally screwed up. Still tasted good. Mom said it was great for her coffee. But I am so much happier with how the new batch came out. Like I was keeping an eye on it while like after I cut it up and like baked for the sides to make it nice and crunchy. They look aesthetically, they're not like the smooth biscotti you see at the store, but damn do they taste better. And I also made my own pumpkin spice mix, so I'm very happy. I'm like really ridiculously happy with that. Also, I am drinking an iced tea version of vanilla bourbon tea by Clippership. The code for that I had with them has expired. However, you can go to their shop and enjoy some delicious tea. I highly recommend it. It is very delicious, and yes, Lightroom, I get it. So, it is delicious. It's very smooth. Like, I think, God, was it Wednesday? I had the Italian gray, which is very floral, and initially when I, what's the word? Tried it, like, I smelled it, I'm like, I don't know. I had, like, a little bit of sugar with it and brewed it up, and I like being wrong from time to time. It means that I learned something. Let's... Where is... Melanie? La la la. Oh, wait. Son of a biscuit. Okay. Do not mind me. I will switch over to thing with thing in just a second. Aha! Let's... Okay. You and you. I also have to do some landscape photos for my mom, and I need to take care of those. I also figure make a new banner for the channel, because I am a sucker for that. Let's... I also want to make like a little photo montage for TikTok. That looks cool, that looks cool, that looks very cool. And import. So if the stream starts to stagger, that's why. Import. Happening. And bye. There we go. Give me my smart previews, please. Thank you. All right. Now, are you gonna stop encoding? Huh? Huh? Please? Yay! Okay. Alright, thank you all so much for your patience on this. I will get these photos, like, with the metadata and everything. Bridge and Lightroom take up so much time and space. Adobe's a resource hog, and I have Chrome running for the captions that you see down here, and for the music. So, without further ado, let us go over to ArtCam, well, artsy fartsy stuff, and le boop. Alright, so we have here, how many photos? 22 photos that I need to go through and figure out whether or not they are good. So what I wanted to do was take, like, edit this with this and do some Photoshop shenanigans. So this was... Ooh. Yes. Why, of course. Alright, so I used auto for my white balance. This was like close to golden hour, and I want it to reflect that. And I think I was also using vivid. So this was like as close to like what my memory serves. And oh, I thought my hair was falling out. Okay. So I am going to take... Hold up. What I'm gonna just is sync everything up. And this will just get everything like fully up to what I need it to be. So this is going to be all right, so right off the bat, this is a no. Eh. Maybe. So let's remove that. All right. So what I like to do is use the embrace presets. Like I have like three sets of presets that I have either purchased, got samples of, or got it for free. I have the Greater Than Gatsby preset sampler, which is pretty good. Like, Yes, yes. This is going to be a print. So what happened when I went to a local park, and what I did was Rain, you gonna ooh. Yes. I'm going to make like a bunch of like minor edits, like take down the highlights quite a bit. Make the darkness not as okay. Ooh. What was I saying? Right. Okay. So oh no, is my stream for you? Oh no, did my stream? Oh nope, never mind. I was gonna say, did my stream freeze again? I'm so self-conscious. But yeah, I want to increase luminance just a little bit. So I took my tripod, my camera, and what I did was just post-crop vignetting. Make this a wee bit grainy. And as a before, nice, bright, pretty generic. The current is a little bit moodier, which is something that I wanted. And what I'm gonna do is do some Photoshop shenanigans and make this like really cool. But yeah, I took my tripod, the 3 batteries I had, a solar powered battery pack, and I was constantly switching out the batteries and angling the solar panels towards the sun so I had enough time for photos until like the batteries died, because guess who forgot to charge their batteries? Remember kids, always make sure your stuff is fully charged, because you never know, and it sucks. But yeah, I really like this. Like, I love like the little bit of this right here. I am going to make this a print for my mother. I think she will appreciate that. One thing that she really loves is like my landscape shots. Like, she loves the fact that I will go into a town, anywhere we go. I bring my camera with me. It's like, oh, downtown's 10 minutes, a 10-minute walk. Bye! And I will do that, like, at every given opportunity. I just have to, like, share my location so they know that I'm not dead. But yeah. So as for you, do I want to keep... Let's see. Oh, yes. Yes. So we're gonna make this very dreamlike. We're gonna make this, I'd say about 10-15 grain. What I'm gonna do is knock that down just a teeny tiny bit. Ooh, this did I like. Oh no, I like. Nope. Hmm. A soft maybe. Because I prefer to have a bit of... What's the word? I like my black and white film, like my black and white photos to be contrasty. Whether it be a lot of contrast, like... Where was it? Nah. Ooh. Yes. I like that. Maybe not that. Like, if I were to have a black and white photo, it would be like that. Like, what you see. Meh? Am I pointing the right way? Am I pointing the right way? Yeah, me looking at my own stream just to see if I pointed the correct way. But yeah, like, something like that is something that is very within my wheelhouse. Oh, I was pointing the correct way. Yay! So, I will say that's a... Where was it? Let's go with that, and I dropped the stitch marker. So, for more landscape shots, let's go over to cocktail. It's like, it's nice. But is it good enough? So, for landscape shots, or like for stuff that I want to have like a very unique look for, I go to Viaggio. These are Lightroom presets that are by Carl Shakur. If you follow his stuff, he does amazing photos, whether it be for portraits, landscape, travel. I recommend his stuff. And then I just like build off from there. Maybe. Nope. That brings it out, but... Yeah, you know, let's go with... What was it? Alico? No. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So the one thing that I genuinely like with dealing with all of the beautiful stuff like this I'm also using Embrace presets such as the Fire Pack, the Ice Pack, Jen and Jas presets. This was not cheap. but it is totally worth it when you want to have something really unique and you don't, if like you're just starting out and you want to do like presets and whatnot, go for it. Like Lightroom right now has this, which is nice. It did not have that before, so you can actually tone down a lot of stuff. Oh, son of a biscuit. Yeah. So let me just also bring this here, because again, I want the focus to be the tree line. And then like some of the bits of sunlight hitting the grass. Now as for this we have fun with. Ooh. Yes. I like that. So let me just actually take care of remove chromatic aberration, lens correction. So doing the lens correction is good because what you see through the lens doesn't all kind of warps it, especially if you're going with like a traditional camera lens. I use a digital single lens reflex camera instead of a mirrorless because I can't do the mirrorless. It's lighter, it's more convenient, but the digital display makes me so dizzy. So this is a lot more helpful. And alright, let me actually... Okay, it's crunchy. It's crunchy. Let's bump that. Move that down just a tiny bit. Because if you were to see, like, now, bear in mind, this is all the grain right now. If we were to do that, it, nah. So that's what smoothed out so much. I am happy. So let's have a little fun. So these are the fire presets by Embrace Presets. Like the fire kit. Nah. Yes. That's nice. The nice warm colors. Definitely gives it pretty nice, very chill vibes. But I do want to bring up the red. I definitely want to do like happy trees. And maybe knock down. Yeah. That looks good. So again, like I want the focus to be like the tree line, path. And thank God this was like a wide angle shot because if I do a landscape shot, I try to make sure that there are no people in there. if there are people in there, I do ask permission. It's one of my pet peeves. Colors are very pretty. Thank you. Like, I love the big and the bold. I had somewhere on my Instagram at Different Drum Photography, there is some bits of there's this one photo I took in the car of a bunch of pine trees. I do not know whether or not I have that photo anymore, but I fixed it up, made it very lovely, and it was one of the very few photos that I paid to have promoted on Instagram. I liked it because it was so nice. And yes, because it did garner a lot of attention. Nah, not feeling that. Not as high on contrast. And this is actually something I genuinely like. This little bit right here is great because you want to use something that gives you that look without having to deal with nah, nope. Without having to deal with like all of the yeah, that's good. That works. But I do want to bump up the exposure just a bit. Oh no. Yeah, 44 works. Because these, when I put these to print, they do show up a little bit darker than what they are on the here. And it might be my screen, it might be like for whatever reason, but I want it to be a wee bit better than what it... nope. Okay. Da, da, da. Because I do want to see like the details. But at the same time, I want to see like the little bits of detail here, like the light hitting the trees, and then like the little bits of detail on the ground. What's the matter, Lex? What time is it? Ah, we've been on for an hour. That's why. Alright, so we're gonna take a little bit of a break. And around here, I strongly encourage folks to take care of themselves however they see fit. Whether it is to get up, walk around, stretch, have some food, have some drink, taking your medication. If you didn't take your meds, here's your reminder. And giving your furry, scaly, or feathered friends some scritches and love, however you see fit. Be sure to take care of yourselves. We'll be right back. Anyways, let's get back into this. Yep. I swear, I am smart. I just am pro at streaming. I am the proest of streamers. You know what? I actually like that. Thank you, Panther. I like this. I like the detail on the bark. This looks really nice. Let's actually knock down the highlights a bit. Just a bit. You don't need it to be that high. There. I tend to gravitate towards like moody landscape. Maybe it's just like the edgelord emo kid in me. But I like that nice pop where it looks super duper nice. And especially since if you're gonna put this on a print, which this will be done as a print, it's gonna have to be something nice. Yeah, you know what? These, while they are pretty and like the lighting's really nice, that's gonna be a no. Let's remove those. And we're now down to 15 photos. So this is whittling it down even further is a good thing. Up. Let's get rid of the R's. That. Again, I just want to make this like a banner. Also, snip that out. I like that. Like, this is like the focus of what I want, and I like that. I'm gonna do 2 versions. One slightly, like, just have like stuff up here for like a nice YouTube banner, at least for the fall, because it's good to, it's like a good to have kind of situation. And we're gonna remove the cars and obfuscate any kind of, you know what? That actually looks nice. Look at those colors. That's nice. So, what was I saying? So, like, just give some privacy to any of the car owners. Hi DC, how are you? So today we are doing some photos. This was from a local park by me. It was fairly chilly out, which seems like a distant memory right now because it's so freaking warm today. I'm glad you're doing good. So yeah, like, let's get back to, what was it? Here. So we're gonna add some drama. We're gonna make this really pop. So the first things first. Do I want extra? Ooh. Yes to contrast. That's cocktail. Nope. Eh. Eh. Maybe. Eh. Alright, so what was it? Hopscotch? Okay, hopscotch is a definite maybe. That gives it a creepy vibe. I like it. Go with that. About 76%. Then go over to hopscotch. Give it a nice soft. Alright, so we are gonna bump the contrast to about 23. I do want the shadows, and I do want like this, like the bark for like the lighter trees to show. I don't want it to look painterly. I do like that. Let's make this super duper nice. Okay. Where was highlights? Ooh, no, no. Alright, so... yeah, that's fine. I like that. I actually like that. I am gonna... here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sync those two together. So this saves me so much time. I like that. You know what? Because this is a for science, I say synchronize the rest. And just in case if anyone says, but they all look the same. Always show your work, my friends. And always, always bring forth for science. Exactly. If something doesn't look right, you can always go back and fix. And create such lovely colors. Gonna take a second, but what I will do is bump that up. Bring that down. Like soften that just a teeny tiny bit because yeah, that works. You know what? These are going to be rejected on grounds that I'm not feeling them. And that's perfectly fine. If something doesn't vibe, it doesn't vibe. And we're already down to 13 photos, which, hell yeah. Alright, I know I want this. I would say this is our poster. This is definitely our poster. All right. So the photos that I will be editing today will be number 2, three, and 6. Actually, 2 and 6. Let's make things a little easier on myself and on my laptop, which just doing a quick temperature change. Temperature check. Words are hard. Alright, so once again, if you are not used to my editing streams, my laptop is very, very... It tries. Betsy tries. Bless her heart. You are going to have the stream stagger and grind to a halt for a couple of minutes. As soon as I get the photos over to Photoshop, you will see that I am trying. I swear to God I am. I'm gonna plug that Kofi one more time, because... Yeah... One of these days, I will have a strong enough computer to edit and stream at the same time. Hopefully sooner than later. So, get this into... Oh, they updated to 2023. Okay, cool. So, the stream will stagger to a halt. It is not you, it is my laptop. Oh wow, 1990? God, it's been that long. Wait, 1990, 2000... Wait, oh god. 1990, 2000, that's a decade. 20 something. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm older than Adobe. Well, I'm older than Photoshop. My hands are actually warm now and ready to go. This was like a good warm-up for me. I am shocked. Like, the stream is still holding up. Well, knock on wood, but it's holding up. As it loads, I'm going to have another nom nom of my brownie, which is delicious. And if you don't feel comfortable with food being had on stream, tab out for a bit. Or come back another time. I'll be back on tomorrow at around 3:30. Oh. Oh crap, did it? For a second there, I thought that was you. Okay. So once both photos are in Photoshop, I will close out Lightroom. Things should be a little bit easier from there. That was fast. Because yeah, Adobe and OBS and Chrome all at once with a dubious amount of memory. I do a lot. I make do with what I got. Okay. We are now in Photoshop, thankfully. So. Okay. We're doing good. I don't smell lithium ion. Even better. Alright. I am tempted to turn these into pine trees, but I like the shot as is. And the thing that these are just like little actions I use to make things enhanced, if you will. Lightroom was like the broad strokes, this is the fine tooth. This is the fine tooth comb. So this adds like that little bit of atmosphere into it. Which is something that I really like. Because, again, I do all of this because of the fact that it makes things pretty heckin' nice. I'm not feeling that. What about red? Maybe. Nah. I'm not feeling the green. That doesn't look good. Okay. Meh. I like the deep red. I am liking the deep red. What I'm gonna do is knock that down. Yeah, 29% is good enough. And I think tomorrow, once this is all edited and I can finally put in my metadata, which I forgot to do. Oops. I'm gonna throw this over to Canva and make a really cool poster. First thing I want to do is... let's actually do some... Let's actually do a little... Have some fun with this, actually. Yeah, I like that. Oh, hello. Ooh. Holy crap, I have my Scotch shot. I have a Scotch shot. This is a self-portrait. I am so proud of myself. Oh, this looks so good. Okay. Bullshit. Boop. Alright, so we're gonna do a checkpoint layer. Checkpoint 1. So, having those checkpoints to show you exactly what you did so far. P4. Now it looks vivid. This looks dreamlike. I wish I had the ability to go to the Pine Barrens by me. But again, this is perfectly fine as is. This is... Ooh. I like this. I like this. Ooh, I like this very much. Okay. Alright. Well, good to know that my good old OBS is still OBS. I'm just opening up some my watermark file because I really should design my own watermark. I just never had the time. I'm also not skilled in that application. Oh, it's loading. Okay, cool. I also don't feel comfortable having my own handwriting as, like, my watermark. Copy. Close that out. Like, if need be, it's like I'll do it if I have to, but I'm a little self-conscious over my handwriting. I know it's not the neatest. And even though, like, I do a lot to compensate for that. Retransform. And let's transform. Let's flip that counterclockwise. If you've been here long enough, you know that I watermark the shit out of my things. Because I've had my artwork stolen. I've had people not credit me. And it sucks. You know what? Let's actually... Let's go with black. Bring that to 50%. Same verse, like second verse, same as the first. And, you know, for some reason, the mouse I use has not been cooperating with, like, the right click. Wait. Why you know... Paste. Oh, no. See? Aha! I win. Put you there. So I got distracted, but I double watermark my stuff in the off case somebody tries to crop out my watermark. Because I'm a spiteful bastard. And I'm not afraid to say that. Like, I am incredibly... Nope. Yep. I am incredibly territorial when it comes to my work. Like, oh, you want to use my work for advertising? Okay, cool. I'll write up a contract for licensing. You don't want to credit me? Why? My artwork is something I spend time on. It is literally what I have to do to get work. What? Yeah, if you ever see me like do this. Oh no, honey, no. JPEG, JPEG all the way. What is going on? No, give me... Alright, that shall be for Instagram. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh wait, did I? Nope. You can tell the caffeine's not coming in fast enough. And since Twitter likes to compress everything and like wreck everything, talking to you, musky boy, I do try to keep like the image size fairly small. And if anyone ever wants the high quality version of my work, you can go to my website, www.differentdrumphotography.com, and send me an email. You can contact me through my website. Let me know that you want to print, and I'll do that. You gotta pay, but I'll do it. But can we talk about how very, very stinking pretty this is? Like, the shot itself, I love. Like, this is going to be a thing. I just gotta figure out how to do this, like, match up the coloring and whatnot for the video I need to make for TikTok. I've been putting it off. Executive dysfunction is a thing. But I really like this. Like, I almost went with the cyberpunk Photoshop actions I have. And those I got for free. It is fun. And at least for this, I want to say photo filter. You know what? Let's go with the deep red. I'm gonna go again 29%. I'm gonna just turn that off and go with Dark Paradise to keep things consistent. I like that. Right. This is nice, it's cool and all, but we add in a little bit of darkness. Then kick in with the red filter. And it's fairly close, based on my memory, of how everything kind of sort of looked. It looks good. It looks good. Like, the only thing I would have to do is maybe go in and maybe add a little bit of contrast here, which is what we're gonna do. And since my Smart Pen's battery has died, and I gotta find a quadruple A battery, I'm using my mouse. It would not be the first time, nor would it be the last. Right. This is probably like the closest it would have looked when I was there. But again, through the magic of Photoshop, I don't have to do that. Actually, hold up. And because, again, I am the lazy, we're gonna just go in with the pen tool. Make a nice little vector path. And just have some fun. So if you ever want to do something without having to deal with stuff like, oh, I don't know, oh, whoa, no, 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 that was not what I wanted to do. That is what I wanted to do. I swear I'm smart. And again, my main focus is strictly on... No, that's not what I wanted to do. My main focus is just on the trunk of the tree. I'm not going to concern myself with the branches. I want this to look kind of creepy. Not a big ask, in my opinion. And apologies in advance if I go quiet. I'm just like trying to focus on this. But while I do this, how's everyone doing? And how was your weekend going? Like, what is everyone's plans for the rest of the weekend? I shall be the nosy. Respectful, of course, but still, I'm being nosy. And for those who are going to be working retail during the Thanksgiving massacre, as I will call it, may Black Friday be very quiet and not chaotic. That is a big ask to put out there. I am aware. I have not worked retail in some time. But I remember the Giants versus the Pats game for Super Bowl. That happened. For those who are just coming in, hi, hello. I am just doing a working path on this tree. So I can just quickly color it in. Because when you are impatient like I am being right now, there's only so much you can take. Here. Do, do, do. So, if you ever decide to use Photoshop or GIMP, which is like a free option, not related to Photoshop, and if like you're just getting into photo editing, GIMP is probably like a good starter point. I personally have not used it since like I sold my soul to Adobe. But I will say it is a good starter point in like getting used to all the programs, like the tools and whatnot. Whoop. But like pen tool is great if like you're trying to like fine tune something or you want to like specifically target something. Like the prep work for it takes a while, but once like you have everything set and you want to like fill in, do like a fill-in color, or you're just trying to target like clothes if you want to like smooth them out, having like that nice work path works, like makes things so much easier. I promise the chaos that I am doing right now will make sense in just a second. Fun part is, my headshot that I use for social media, this is the technique that I use. Especially if I want to, like, make my background look a little different than what I shot. Especially when you don't have access at the time to portable lighting equipment. Yes, I can text somebody I know to borrow equipment, but if I'm me and I know how I am, sometimes when I want to do a shoot, I want to do a shoot. So a lot of stuff I do in post. I do try to make sure like everything that I have done or need to do. Hey. There we go. Like anything that I do need to do doesn't have to be done in post. Because if you don't have to do it, and you can save yourself the time, energy, and mental peace, I am very much a do it, please do it, because trust me, practical effects will help save you a lot of time. Like, technology has gotten so much better these days in that regard. There's pros and cons, but I guarantee you, if you are able to do like a really nice photo and do a lot of the planning ahead of time, or if you're just being like, okay, I know I want to do this, and you do it, a lot of it as practical, I guarantee you, the time you spend in post will go down exponentially. I've shared the story of how someone I knew wanted headshots. And it turns out, like, when we were doing the photos, indoor shoot in my studio, I realized, like, their concealer was coming up orange. And not in the fun way. And I'm just like, oh no, this doesn't look good. And their response was, oh, well, you could take care of that in post, right? And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be about time. Like, I did everything I could. I looked up tutorials. I did so much work that could have been spared. And from that point on, I became a very practical effects person, saying, like, if your makeup don't look good in the test shots, go fix. If I say, I'll fix it in post, it's fine, it means that it's not something that is super labor intensive. And this allows me to have something to hyperfixate on while I listen to horror podcasts. So that took quite a bit of points. So what we're gonna do is make a work path, make a selection, go into brush. Alright, my right click for the mouse is being a butt. Like, I was playing New World, I think yesterday, no, last night. I'm trying to aim with the bow and arrow, because I DPS. Like, in any other, like, games, I'm mage. I like healing. In this, I didn't want to be a mage. I wanted to play this out like sword and shield, bow and arrow. Can't go wrong with the classics. So the flow is on 10%, the opacity is at 100. And since I am being a lazy, boom, done. Because, yeah, if I can do some, like, I once described it as, like, if I can, like, why say something in 20 words when it can be quickly relayed in 5? Deselect. Let's grab the blur tool. The blur. I swear to God, I can do words. I just... Today is not that day. So let's soften this out, shall we? I'm gonna take those like super sharp lines, get this to not look like vector art from the 60s. Which, by the way, if you ever get a chance to take a look at stuff like the intro for Mad Men, definitely pay attention to the art style. It's actually really nice. Like, very mod. I personally like it, and I just didn't want it for like the lines on this. Before, after, and I'm gonna actually give it a more natural look. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. That works. So, hold on one second. Mom! Come take a look. Right. Camera's off. Come see. What do you think?
Oh, I like them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, chat says hi. Mama Shear says hello. Mom's a little camera shy, so I want to respect that. So, Alright. So, we got the Mama Shear seal of approval with this. So let's put the watermark. And bump that down to 50%. Second verse, same as the first. Paste that. Retransform. Put that down to 3% so you barely see it. At least unless if somebody is like really looking real careful. This is good. This is... I like it, and I'm glad Mom liked it too. So let's go with... Let's save this. And I do want to export these for social media. Because again, I don't share the high-res stuff unless somebody pays me to do it. I've mentioned I'm territorial. I have a good reason. Let's put that in the Grammy-gram. And then for the bird. Alex, why don't you go eat? Go eat. I put pumpkin in your food. So we have one photo ready to be made into a poster. And one photo approved by my mom to make into a print. There you go. Now you look nice and spiffy. What's the matter? Lie down. Alright, I think this is good. So I think what I'm gonna do is switch gears, and let's actually save this, because welcome to photographer world, where did I save this? Save. Did I save? I forgot to save. Why don't I just save this save? It's a thing. It's a thing. We don't question it. So what I'm gonna do is grab my yarn. Oh, I actually have show and tell. I keep forgetting to do these things. But I have show and tell. The sock I've been working on. Haha! Take that. Look at that. This is the zombie green with like the tonal pink, and then my own design. Like, just one problem, I made this too big. So when it comes time to block this, like to do shaping for this, it is going to be way too big. But I had planned on just making these as like house socks to put over my socks to stay extra warm. And I'm probably gonna do like those sparkly glue to like put little dots right here for grip. So I cast it on using a size 6 needle. And then for the brim, which is nice and stretchy, I used a size 2. I use a size 2? Yeah, I use a size 2. For metric folks, that is 2.75 millimeter. These are my Haya interchangeables with the clear cable. They spin, which is nice. I'm gonna do is just put that down there. I had originally planned on just making them like one sock, like it would be the same colors, but like for the toe, I would like reverse it, like the pink as the toe and then this as like the rest. Because I choose chaos at every chance I can get. So the one thing I would want to do is switch up gears. Let's change that title. And put in knitting. Temperature check on the laptop. Something tells me when the battery comes in, I will be cleaning my laptop. Because I live in a house with a dog and there's fiber and yarn and fabric dust going all over the place. This is gonna be fun. Alright, so... Oh, and also, you're ever curious about what I use for my photography or my shoots? You can always type in !gear. My camera is a Nikon D3100. I use a wide-angle lens, which is a Nikkor DX, 18 to 55 millimeter. I also have a zoom, 75 to 220, I believe. I am trying to see if I can save up for a Sigma lens because those are pretty. They are so, so pretty, and they take great photos. And also, I would like to have a good quality lens. I don't want to give up my Nikon just yet. I mean, I would love to get a D750 if they're still around. But I also don't want like a viewfinder, like an electronic viewfinder that is a touchscreen. I deal enough with the touchscreens. Let me have my mechanicals, please. And is my captions... You son of a biscuit. Ah, you thought I was cussing. Ha ha ha. Okay, so I apologize. I did not realize the captions were doing that. But let me change the command list. Done. So let's go over bleh. Yeah. So let's go on over to craft cam, shall we? I'm gonna move my dice tray. And le boop. There we go. I don't have my, Oh, wait. You little biscuit. There we go. Where's my other light? Actually, I'm gonna take another quick break. I gotta go get the light. Be right back. Alright, thank you so much for your patience. I just wanted to make sure that this was like nicely lit. Because it is dark out. Well, we're at blue hour, so it's starting to get darker sooner. Only a couple more weeks before daylight savings times ends and I get my hour of sleep back. I know my priorities, thank you very much. So... these are my interchangeables. I have a lot of the stuff I have in terms of knitting and spinning, I've accumulated over time. Either through saving up or somebody giving me something because they were like, oh, you do said craft? Here. Take. I don't need any more. Please take it off my hands. And I'm at that point too now with my students. Where like, I'm just like, okay, you are learning. You need to have a stash. Or at least small enough to work on stuff, but big enough that you have some variety. So this is the size 7. No, that's a 7. Where's my 6s? There it is. Okay, so 6 centimeters. So US 6 is a 4mm for metric people. I am trying to make sure that folks who don't know freedom measurements are included on this. I try my best. I don't always remember. But yeah, these are my Chow-Gu. I house my Hayas in my Chow-Gu set. Both of which are great. They have their pros and cons. But these are my go-to for whenever I have to work on stuff. And oh, I really want to show off some stuff real quick. Like this. You can... I'll show you what it does. And if any of my students are watching, this can be made at home. So, these screw into the join, like so. And as you can tell, they are not coming out. They do unscrew every so often, but it's not that big of a deal. So this thing is worth its weight. You can just get like a pipe at like Home Depot or the hardware store, have somebody cut it down, and make sure you sand it down because you don't want to have ouchies. Get like a rubber stopper. So you're working on your stuff. You want to like make sure that these are protected because if these bend, you're shit out of luck. So you put these in like that. While you're working on your thing, the needles are protected and you can put this in your bag without risking your bag being stabbed. And these are like, I don't know, $1 or something. It came in a set. If you're working on a project with larger needles, you can use 2 of these for each needle. So let's grab this. I did 17 stitches to start. So I'm gonna... This often takes like a bit of trial and error. What I'm doing is called Judy's Magic Cast On. Since I do a lot of toe up cast-ons. Wait, no. I often have to remember how the hell I do these. Over. There we go. If you're ever curious about how to do them, there are a lot of resources both on YouTube and online to learn how to do this. This gives you like that seamless look at the end of socks. Or if you just want to do that for hats. I've seen that done from where you're working from the crown down. And I do recommend it because... Oh, wait, nope. Like, learning this cast on is a little tricky at first, but once you have the hang of it, you're golden. If you're a person who likes to do socks from the toe up and you don't want to have to deal with, like, seams, use this cast on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Awesome. And enough of a tail for when I have to deal with that. So. Oh wait, no, that was not what I wanted to do. That was not what I wanted to do. That was not what I wanted to do. Oops. There. So, what this will do is make my life a hell of a lot easier. And oftentimes, if you screw up, you can just ink it back. It is not the end of the world. The whole point is to make sure that the toe does not have a seam on the outside. And it does not. Yes! You shall be very happy. Well, you get the point. But yeah, like, doing toe up is just a matter of personal preference. You can do, like, from the top bottom, and it'll still look really good. There's so many ways to do this. So many ways, and you don't have to worry about things looking terrible. If you're making it for yourself, no one's gonna know. Don't point it out. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's like, who's gonna know? Nobody. That's what. Like, unless you're pointing it out, or if it's somebody else who's in, like, your group of friends who knit, no one's gonna be looking that closely, and no one's gonna give a shit. And if you're just doing this in all garter stitch, I was supposed to do an increase, right? I will do it on the next row. This is supposed to be the setup row. There we go. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? I may have to, like... Yeah, I gotta go back. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's see. I think I know what I did. I know what I did. And I think I was supposed to do something else. Because this is actually something I always struggle with. Get that. Hmm. I think I know what I did. Like, I technically did it right? But does that work? It does. Okay. All right, we're back in business. Just to check in with chat, how's everyone doing? I hope y'all are enjoying the chill vibes, the struggling fiber artist, and the pretty, pretty colors. Because honestly, I appreciate y'all coming by and like hanging out, coming into chat, just relaxing. Yes! Hell yeah! Oh wait, what did I... Right, okay. So I'm going to do the responsible thing. Yank that out. And start over. I'm gonna try this again, because I know I'm doing something wonky. So, oh, ah. Well, that was my toe. And that was my foot. Let me actually check something real quick, because I do need to see whether or not I'm putting this on the correct needle. So let me just do a quick Google search. Let's go with Judy's Magic Cast On. You would think with all the times that I did this. Right. If anyone's curious for the resources, again, like, I just googled Judy's Magic Cast On. If anyone's ever curious about, like, having a tutorial done, let me know. Alright, so... Oh, so I had it on the correct one. Sometimes it's good to have, like, a good refresher. Wow. Wow. Brain go brrr. Alright. Oh, biscuits. What is going on? Okay. Let me just focus on getting these stitches back on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Alright. Rock and roll. Oh, that was the wrong thing I wanted to do. Do I actually have a spare set of needles? Or was I supposed to do this on DPNs? Because I really don't feel like pulling out my DPNs. Where are my DPNs? That's what it looks like. And now I remember. Now I remember. I'm smut. Alright. Let me pull up. Okay, this website is being very annoying. Ichi. Let me grab the pattern that I was working on. And for copyright reasons, I can't show it, but you can look up Stitch Surfer on Ravelry. You gonna let me download? Oh, pickle. Yeah. I don't need to deal with that. Is that out? Alright. Get one full round. Oh, that's the setup round. I'm looking for the toe. Thank you very much. Okay. There we go. Go eat! Oh. Oh, is that why you're not eating? I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Hang on, hang on. Let me finish this. Are you hungry? I have done this like so many times now that I am able to like remember how to do this kind of sort of properly, but let me go move the thing that is in the way of my dog's food. Max, are you hungry? Go eat. Go eat. Oh, are you okay? You wanna go outside? Hold on a second. Alright, so I'm gonna take another break, so I will be right back. Somebody needs to go outside. So be sure to take care of yourselves, and I'll be right back. Oof.